secret one. And true fishermen, they'll share where they're hitting or not, because it's not always the same all the time. As we found out yesterday, don't have my license, so I didn't fish. But yeah, we went out straight to the right of the island, and then we came back, circled the island, came in on the left, and their boat skiff dock is just down to the left. But yeah, they caught about, didn't have my license, so I didn't fish, but I kind of wanted to videotape more and capture them in their elements and what they do best and enjoy, and I enjoy. So they got about 50 all in all, we would say, all various sizes. Mostly were on the small side, of course, but I ended up with at least a good dozen, even more than a baker's dozen. I think one more, so I think we had 14, or they had 14. So you got different fishes here up north: crappies, bluegills, bass, more of the bottom feeders they don't prefer. But Joe did great last night, the whole family. So I got a traditional fish fry, even if it wasn't a Wisconsin Friday night fish fry, which Greg and Chris took me to last week. This is a true pre-249th Independence Day celebration fish fry. So Joe, you know, fillets them all himself, everything. Joan, others help out. He's got an iron cast skillet, put them in there, did his special batter, so no tartar sauce needed. You get the authentic taste, which is great. Some, they would pay $20 probably at restaurants and stuff for the meal that we had. Potato salad, that was great. That was made by Pitt's daughter, Debbie. Sorry if I ate more than my share, because I ate at least 3 small portions, so that became one big portion. But it was so good, creamy, the way I like it. I guess it had, not a cook, but I guess it had the right onions in there that I like. It had the egg in there, and I assume the color, the French mustard, something of that sort. And then just the potatoes were the right texture, everything. So that was perfect. And I think it was Joe's wife, that Luann, that made the coleslaw. Some don't like that as much, but I love vinegar. I love cabbage. She had some green peppers in there. I know Pitt, Joan always had to take that out for him. No green peppers, but I do most well on everything, so that was good. And then Joe did some cut up potatoes, put them in a banana bread pan, aluminum pan, and put them on the grill, so that's an extra special taste on top of it. So here's the entranceway to Chetek, Wisconsin 6 Lakes Resort. You see the thank you, come visit us again. I'm going to do an about face here and show you the access entrance point to the campgrounds campsite. So there you go. Welcome everyone. I hope this video makes you feel like you're here. There's nothing like it. Hopefully you can hear the birds in the background. And Joan and I were just talking, so amazed by how many people are here. She was saying it's more quieter here than our hometown of Durand, which is a population of a whopping 1,854 people. So there you go. There's that number games again, but numbers are very important. I remember when Durand was a little bit higher. I don't think it ever probably got over 2,000, but I want to say, I might be wrong. Family members can correct me or chime in, but it was around 1968. So that's not a bad number. I'm a 1967 birth date, so kind of matches it up there. Makes it easy as you get older for the memories and stuff. All right, just you get the different mobile homes here, so it's kind of nice. No children out riding their bike. The playground's off to my left, so I'm not offending anyone or invading their privacy. But that's one of the things still love about the Midwest. I think they, after all these years, which is kind of surprising, they hung on to the belief, family, and togetherness. So I'm going to try to cut through up here on the left, I think, through the parade grounds and just show you a little bit there. Yeah, I don't want to go through some private property here. But you see all the mobile homes that are kind of permanent, or you can pull your trailer out, whether it's a fifth wheel or a hookup just like that on the ball, and leave your deck there. So here's the old one that Pitt and Joan first came, the old lodge. So it's pretty run down, beat up, but the new one improved. Got to have constant updates on the cabins. 7 different cabins or whatever Joan said, or 10. The roofs there are going to need fixing soon before any leaks. And here's where the band was playing last night. They had a food truck straight ahead. The food truck last night was Mexican food. We didn't eat because we had that great fish fry, which is much better, much healthier. I don't know if you can see out on the lake there. Looked like there's another goose out there. So I'm not up for duck goose this morning. So the goose wins. And then here you go, a bear. So again, as I mentioned, I saw the black bear. Small thing, probably just under a couple 100 pounds. So that's small in perspective of things. All right, so you got all the 4th of July stuff coming out. They got a parade in town today. They have the fireworks, of course, you're gonna have. So patriotic. So kids looking at me because I'm talking to myself. I don't want to get them on video. Hello, good morning. Friendly, they wave. That's the other thing I miss about town here. I drive through town and everyone knew me for some reason. In most cases, if you live here, they do. There comes the beer wagon. Most people back in the day, I did know them all waving, but it's just the Wisconsin friendliness. I think the saying is Minnesota nice, but we see what's happening, unfortunately, Minnesota, and we know just the bragging between like the Packers and the Vikings. We know the people from Wisconsin are much more friendly or nicer, and Minnesota may have 10,000 lakes, but Wisconsin has more. It's kind of like the Philippines. 7,641 islands, which I thought was a lot, is a lot. Not only a couple thousand are to live on, habitable, but Japan actually has more. They have like something like double, almost I believe 14,000. All right, so I'm wrapping it up here. I'm going to take my cam off my head. Hopefully it didn't tilt too much at the ground, but I'm back at Joan and Pitt's campsite here. All right, thank you all for watching. Until the next one, have a great 4th of July celebration and enjoy your freedom that we're given on this 249th anniversary. 1776. All right, take care.